Today we are lifting weights. We're going to focus on lifting weights using your upper body. And one thing I want to mention, I want to have as a disclaimer, is that before you lift any weights of any sort, please consult a physician. I'm not a physician. You need to consult a physician and get his or her permission before you start lifting weights. Okay, first thing about lifting weights is that you have to make sure that you breathe properly, okay? You have to make sure that you breathe properly, and what you can do is that whenever you're lifting weights, you need to start out. Don't start out too big. If you've never lifted weights before, you want to don't go directly to an 80-pound and try to do a bicep curl where you're like, that's not good. You could actually tear your bicep. We don't want that, okay? So get a moderate weight or a light weight, and really the most important thing when you do this is form. You want to concentrate on form before you start adding on weight, okay? So we're gonna start with a 10-pound weight, okay? All right, and I'm gonna show you basically a typical bicep curl, okay? All right, and this is how you do it, okay? You go up like that, and you squeeze at the top, okay? So when you're down like this, you want to come up, squeeze at the top, because that activates the muscle to grow, okay? And you want to keep doing it up, and you want to try to have your arms by your side. Oh, another important thing is that when you're lifting weights, you want to make sure that you sit up straight. You don't want to be like this, and you don't want to be lounged. You want to get as close as you can to the edge of the chair, and you take the weight, and then you lift it accordingly. You lift it like that. That's a typical bicep curl, okay? The other important thing here to do is proper breathing. So you inhale, you breathe in, or you breathe out when you reach the top of the curl. Like you breathe in, blow out. Okay? Breathe in, and then blow out. Very important to breathe. If you don't get the breathing part down, you could actually faint. We don't want that, okay? So there's that, and like I said, there's the hammer curl that elongates the bicep, and you go up like this, down like that. Up, down, okay? Now, if you're working out, you want to do 8 to 12 reps, because if you don't do at least that much, then the muscle will not grow. You want to reach till muscle failure, which means you can't do anything, but you want to make sure that you always push yourself, but you don't want to push yourself too hard. Okay? The other exercise that you can do, it really works the tricep. Many people don't realize that your tricep allows your bicep to look bigger and more defined. If you just spend all your time working your biceps and you neglect your triceps, two things will happen. One, you'll get flabby triceps, and you won't have as much definition. So one exercise you can do to do that is you take the weight right here down by your side, and then you pull up. Okay, that's one exercise. Okay, so we've completed the bicep curls. Another thing you want to do is you're going to another way to work your shoulder muscles is to take both these weights right here. You can start out with 10 pounds if you feel like it. Like I said, don't go too heavy. All right. So you're going to go down like here, and you're going to push up, and you're going to do 8 to 12 of these. Okay, so that's that exercise. Another exercise that's very important is rather than have your hands like this, you turn out like that and you push up and you clack like that. Okay, that's that exercise. Another important exercise to do is called lateral. There's side lateral raises, and these are really good for your shoulder muscles. And you do it like this. You want to make sure to get really high and get the full range of motion, and you get the weights up there. Pretend you're just flinging your arms up, almost as if you're going to fly, but in the opposite direction. Okay, that's your side lateral raise. The other thing is your front lateral raise. Okay, and you go like this. You can either do it each arm, but you want to be holding a weight in your other hand. Okay, so you can either do it like this. You can do it two at a time and do this, which is a little bit challenging. Or you can do them one at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And those are the other thing you could do if you wanted to work the tricep is that you do it in the back of your head like this and you go up. Okay? Be careful not to hit yourself in the head. You go up like that. Pretend you're just pushing your arm upward. Okay, that works the tricep. Okay? Alright. So you're done with your exercises.